Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to make my vegan peanut butter pie. First, you're going to want some pie crust. Now you can make this yourself. I prefer to do store-bought, just makes my life easier. I have two different types of chocolate pie crust here that are both accidentally vegan. So that really depends on what's available to you and what your preferences are. This one's more of a dark chocolate. And yes, this recipe makes 2 peanut butter pies. If you only want one, you can half it, but trust me, you're gonna want 2. So first, in a large mixing bowl, we're gonna add 16 ounces of vegan cream cheese. I'm using the Philadelphia plant-based and the Kite Hill. You want your cream cheese to be a thick, not whipped cream cheese, and you want them to be room temperature. Now the reason I chose 2 different kinds here is because I think the Philadelphia cream cheese is thicker, but I like the flavor of this one better. It's got a more tart, tangy flavor. Alright, we've dumped both those in the bowl, and now we're going to use a hand mixer and we're going to cream these together. After I've combined those really well, we're going to add 2 cups of peanut butter. Now this is my homemade peanut butter. You can use store-bought, but you want it to be a creamy, natural peanut butter. And honestly, homemade is best. All right, now we're gonna mix all this together again. All right, and this is what it's looking like. It smells amazing. It's like cream cheese and peanut butter. I don't know how to explain it. It's light, fluffy, and smells like peanut butter. Now we're gonna add in 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. I know that sounds like a lot, but you really need that to get this nice and light and airy. And then it should look something like this. You can use a little rubber spatula to scrape off the rest of on the beaters as well. At this point, the texture should be that of like a peanut butter cream cheese frosting. Now you're gonna need a stand mixer. I know, it's like another thing, but trust me, you're gonna want it. Otherwise it's gonna take a long time because we need to use 16 ounces, 2 cups of vegan heavy whipping cream, and we need to whip that up in here. We're going to turn that on a medium-high speed until we start getting some texture, and then we're going to add in 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. And you do want the heavy whipping cream to be cold, unlike the cream cheese that we wanted room temp. I'm just going to squeeze this whole thing into here. All right, we're going to start whipping. As you guys can see, it is starting to get some nice thick texture. Now we're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. Alright, and once your whipped cream starts to look like this, and you've got a nice stiff whipped cream, now we're going to take this and we're going to fold it into our peanut butter mixture. All right, now we're going to take this luscious vegan whipped cream and we're going to fold it in with our peanut butter mixture. All right, after you have successfully, painstakingly whipped or folded together the peanut butter mixture and the whipped cream, we are going to put it into our pie crusts. And then we need to pop them in the fridge for at least 3 hours, but I would recommend overnight. All right, and there they are. So now we're gonna pop these into the fridge. We're gonna refrigerate them for 3 hours, and then I'm going to show you what I top these with. And then we're gonna refrigerate them for another 5 hours. You could also put these in the freezer if you so desire. You just won't have to put it in for quite as long. Alright, it's been a couple of hours. Our pies are not completely set yet, but what we are going to do is decorate the top and then finish chilling them. I've got a cup of chocolate chips here. They are vegan, just make sure yours are vegan. And we're going to melt these in the microwave and stir for 30-second intervals. It usually takes about 1.5 minutes. Alright, and when your chocolate is nice and melty like this, we're going to drizzle it over the top of our peanut butter pies. Alright, and there they are, beautiful chocolatey drizzle, and you don't have to use as much chocolate as I did. I just really like the contrast of the chocolate to the peanut butter, and we're going to pop these back in the fridge and let them finish chilling for the remaining 8 hours. And there it is, guys. Look at that. It is so thick. I put way too much chocolate on top, so it's really hard to cut, but it is so good. Like 10 out of 10. Yeah, if you want to make a dessert for like a get-together or a cookout this year and you just do not want to start your oven, this is a really good alternative for baking. And there is our peanut butter pie, guys. It is so good, so light and fluffy and also decadent at the same time. It is just delicious. I hope you guys make this. If you are looking to make a summer treat that doesn't require any baking, this is the one for you.